24th, and we're at the scene of the crime. What do we mean by that?
Where I killed my big buck last year.
That's right. It's a little earlier and there's no snow on the ground, but it looks good. So Wyatt and Jimbo are set up in a different plot on another farm, and the pictures are starting to pick up. We did jump a big buck on the way in here on a different part of the farm, so but we've seen a lot of bucks today just when we've been out working and stuff and checking scrapes, so they've been moving around a little bit. We've got the decoy set out here fairly close to the blind, and we've got a perfect wind, and we hope that tonight we'll have a little action between either us or Wyatt and Jimbo. Hopefully we'll see some deer. That's the plan. Alright, it is October 24th. This is Jim and I's second night in a row here in Iowa, and I think things are starting to change. I think we're starting to see the transition from just the bucks feeding to they're starting to cruise, they're starting to check does. We've already got a buck on the field. I just caught a glimpse of a pretty good buck over here to our right, and hopefully he's going to make his way out here into the field. He's back there in the brush. I lost sight of him. But these deer, they're just acting different tonight. They're moving earlier, and that's 2 bucks on their feet, and it's only 4 o'clock, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled. I'm excited. We've got pictures of 2 different shooters on this field in the last week. One of them's an old buck we call Forky. One of them's another old buck. He's just a real tall 10-pointer. And then, of course, we're sitting on the same farm where I'm still waiting on my big deer from last year to show back up. But it's early, they're moving good, it seems like, so we're just gonna sit tight and keep our eyes peeled. Hopefully we see a good one tonight. Oh yeah, I know that deer. It's a 6x5 we had on the other side all the time. Coming this way.
We have 2 bucks over there. One's like, okay, and one's really big. And the big one started to chase the littler one.
For sure.
Away. But then they're starting to come our way now.
Come on, doe, come across. Come on, come across.
Oh, here
they come. Yep. Here they come. Oh, he's lip curling.
What does that mean?
Doesn't get any better than this. You filming? Yeah. just texted me, and they said they've got a good 10 headed their way behind a couple does. We had our field cleared. One of the does got behind us when that buck was chasing her. Since then, they've kind of slowly started coming back out, but I'm going to be sitting here watching my phone pretty close because he said he's coming right to him, so just got to hope there's a big one bedded close to where we're at tonight, too, and things get interesting.
Come on over here, buddy.
Run so we can see the decoy. Hey, run or do something.
Here.
Here, off. I gotta get in a better position.
Careful. Watch the viewfinder. Okay, well, October 24th, and it's officially deer season. The big boys are out walking, looking, making scrapes. Now that we've, kind of what we do this time of year till right now is we basically are scout hunting. Yes, we have a decoy out. Yes, we're kind of set off the beaten trail here until we start seeing what we saw tonight. And now it's time to move in and start hunting our spots in travel corridors, pinch points, areas that we can call to them and get them to come to us. These blinds are great. Whenever you've got a food plot over them, I'm sitting on 400 acres of standing beans right now, so these deer can eat anywhere. This was more of just let's see where they're coming out, what they're doing. And we had a great night, didn't we? We saw one buck we've never seen, and then another one that I know. He's a 6x5, the last buck that we saw, and he looked right at the decoy, wouldn't pay any attention. Now, I think the other buck, if he'd have seen the decoy, I think he would have came because he was running bucks off in that other field. But unfortunately, some does got behind us and boogered a little bit, and that was all it took for. We watched him over there afterwards making scrapes and still running other little bucks off and whatnot. But so for us, it's time to get serious about it now. Now we can start moving in on our pinch points, trails, over scrapes, and didn't really want to move in till I knew the big boys were up on their feet. But tonight's proof positive that has happened, and they were out plenty early. It's still light out now. I can't even tell you how many bucks we've seen tonight. What do you think, Whitley? 10, 12 bucks probably tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of small, younger ones, but some good bucks too. We've seen a real heavy horned 8 earlier. We jumped a buck on the way in, and then these 2 bucks here were, the first one was even more of an age class than this last one. I think that first one was probably looked like at least maybe a 5-6-year-old buck. This buck here is 4 or 5, I think. But awesome night. I hope Wyatt and Jim had a good night too. I've heard that they've seen some nice deer tonight too. So didn't just happen here. I think it happened everywhere. Stay tuned. The next few days here on YouTube are going to get exciting. Tell your friends and please subscribe.